This is Rooterville Animal Sanctuary, and I'm sitting right now on the fence to my raised bed garden, which is underwater. We have had a big problem since the first hurricane in 2017 with flooding. We have about 15 of our 30 acres underwater right now, and the devastation that it has caused us, I can't begin to tell you, and the stress that it's put on all of us because our animals are crowded onto 15 acres now, and we have animals for 30 acres. So with this much property underwater, and you can probably see some of the dead trees, but we've had so many of our trees die that we've had to cut up and remove, and it's just caused a lot of problems. Not to mention, we get 3 to 4 calls a week from people wanting us to take their pigs. And unfortunately for the pigs, unlike dogs and cats, when they end up at the shelter and they get a humane euthanasia, for the pigs, they're seen as something to eat, and it would be a waste of meat to humanely euthanize them. So in the South, people use the helpless potbelly pigs to train their dogs. Pigs like Bubbles, who we recently adopted out to a great home, was turned loose, and so her body is riddled with bullets from being shot at by people that saw her as nothing more than a nuisance. So we're the only hope for these animals, and with your help, we can do more to help them.
So the good news in this is that the land across the street, it's 70 acres, it's available for sale right now, and we have the opportunity to try and buy that, but we can't do that without your help, and that's why we're asking for you to get involved. We have a great vision for our future here at Rooterville, because we not only rescue animals, I mean that's important too, saving lives, but part of our mission, encouraging compassion and inspiring change, is getting people here to have an experience with our animal ambassadors, because that is going to touch them like nothing else that we can do or say. That experience that they have when they visit us is going to last for their lifetime, and they're going to tell their friends and everybody about the experience they had here, and hopefully they'll leave changed. That's our hope. Because we have exhausted every option here, there's just nothing else that we can do anymore. So we really would like to purchase the 70 acres and be able to expand and have more things for people to do when they come and visit. But it's going to relieve a lot of stress off of us and the animals, because we won't be so crowded, and the animals need the space to move. So it's going to be a big deal, and it's going to take money and time, but if we can at least get the land secured, then we can go from there. And we'd love, the property has some ponds on it, and we'd love to be able to put some tiny houses there for visitors to come and spend a week or a weekend with us, so that they can get the full experience of what it's like to be in a sanctuary. So we have big plans, and if you'd like to be a part of it, we'd love to have your involvement. And we've been doing this for a very long time. I'm totally committed. I'm not going anywhere. So you can trust us to, once we get started on something, we're going to see it through to completion, and it's going to be done with excellence. So it'll be something that you can be proud of. And I'm sure that we'll be offering different levels of involvement, so that if you have something in mind, like maybe having a pasture or a building or a tiny house or something named after you or a loved one or a memorial for an animal, then we'll be putting together some different options to give you something back in return for being helping make this happen for us.